Hi, I'm here with Klaudia Papp. And Klaudia, I want to ask you first and foremost, where are you currently?
First of all, hi, and thank you for this opportunity that I can be a participate at your channel. So first of all, now I'm at home in Hungary with my parents, spending some resting time and recovering, and soon to going back to the 3x3 national team.
Okay, because people in the US may not know this, but you're a proud representative of the Hungarian national team in free-on-free basketball, and you're currently touring all over the world, basically, right? It's
Yeah,
not just Europe.
exactly. It's totally
Okay.
like a worldwide thing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool that you found the time to talk to us. That's awesome. Thank you. So in Poland, we have this saying to eat your teeth on something. It means that you've put the work, time, and effort to be considered an expert in a field. Is it fair to say that you are one of the few people who literally ate their teeth on basketball?
Yeah, absolutely correct. Since I started my professional career, all thing was in front of my eyes. It was like just to be better day by day. And the one thing I realized really early at the time, like talent is not enough.
Hmm.
You really have to work hard, like every day, on your weakness to improve your weakness. And if you have some good qualities, that to improve as well. So it's really like at the end of the day, those who work hard each day to improve and to want to be better can be the talent. So that's my
Hmm.
mentality.
Yeah. And also in the literal sense, uh, what was the story? Did you lose like free teeth when playing basketball, or was it a part of your teeth? What was it?
Uh, like during the competition?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so how it happened? We played the Hungarian Cup final, and I played basically 2 minutes. And in the second minute, I went to a rebound, and one player from the opponent team basically didn't see it was an accident. Didn't see me that I'm next to her,
Hmm.
and she just literally elbowed me with the hand with the elbow. I don't remember, to be honest, exactly. And I had a fracture here in my mouth, um, and two of my teeth, these first two, were dislocated.
Hmm.
Luckily it didn't break out, so it stayed in one position, but it was not in the right position. So I had to go immediately to the emergency hospital and went under surgery to reposit these
Hmm.
two teeth and to fix the fracture. So I had to be out for like 4 weeks with a brace in my mouth. And after they removed the this brace, I was able to get back in contact to practice, to start
Hmm.
practice.
Okay. But that didn't like stop you from playing competitive basketball still, right? I mean, on Instagram, I saw a video in which you're celebrating with your team and you're actually pointing to your teeth and presenting them with the it's not a brace anymore, but it's just like a metal wire holding the teeth together, something like that, and you're pointing to it. So it's
Yeah,
like it must have been hard at the beginning, but then you were just able to, just turn it
get
into a
through it.
joke or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
basically, yeah, basically, it was at the after party with the team. I was texting constantly with my teammates, like, where are you? How the party is? And it was like around, I don't know, I think 2 a.m. in midnight, I mean after midnight, when I finished with the procedure with my feet, and I texted them that are you still celebrating? And they texted me like, of course, yes. And I said them like, okay, wait for me, please. In an hour I can be there.
Oh, so I thought
So
it was some time after that. It was
no,
literally
it
the
was
same
right.
day.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Right after the surgery, I told my one of my friends who was with me and who was the driver, that please take me to my teammates where they are exactly because I want to celebrate. So right after the surgery, I went back and we celebrated together. So
That's
yeah,
incredible. So,
it
and
was
was
sad, but yeah, at the same time, I tried to handle it with some fun.
yeah, and was the hospital okay with it? With you just leaving, immediately after surgery?
Yeah, I didn't have to stay for one night because it was
Okay.
not like anesthesia or something like that. It was just local anesthesia, and it
Okay.
was nothing like I had to stay for one night or something like that. So of course, after I got my paper, it was officially. So I didn't escape from the hospital.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. Okay, so I want and we need to mention that you reaching for that rebound was not something like special because even though you're a point guard, you like to play in the interior a lot, right? Especially on the
Yes.
offensive end. Like driving to the basket, that's something that you do, right?
Yeah,
when does
exactly.
where does this fearlessness come from? Because I mean, you're playing against much higher, much taller players, and you're still driving to the basket, not afraid of anything. There's a ton of highlights of you playing like basketball with your hand, like crossing them with your handles and finding a way to score against much taller opponents. So where does the drive come from? That fearlessness?
Yeah, it's like, since the very beginning I wasn't the highest or tallest player in the league, and I had to um like learn how to balance this disadvantage, let's say,
Hmm.
because it can be a disadvantage as well. But with my quickness, with my explosiveness, I have to go a lot of contact and to find open baskets as much as I can. So it's not something that it's fear, because since the very beginning I wasn't scared to attack and to be in
Hmm.
contact with the higher taller opponent. So it's just something like you have to adapt and have to learn how to do that in a correct way, and
Hmm.
that's what I'm basically trying to do.
And when you're driving to the basket, do you already have an idea as to how you're gonna approach? Because it seems that you're switching your body sometimes mid-motion, going like, this. So you're adjusting, but is there like a general idea that you have, like a plan when you're driving to the basket? Like, I'm gonna score against this player, like from the right. I'm gonna score against this player from the left, like maybe try a step back, something like that. So is there like a plan or you just go with the flow and just.
um well, it I can say it cannot be a plan, because there's a lot of time when I have to read my opponent, like
Mm-hmm.
how she's defending on me, if she's closing one way or another way, and I have to react on that moment, on those situations. So sometimes that's why I don't finish it, but to kick out the pass, and to, I don't know, make my teammate in a better position, with that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to finish it in a different type of situation, it's all about just reading how I am able to finish at that moment, at that exact moment. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it works, sometimes it's not working.
It seems to work more often than not, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Okay.
say,
Okay.
according to my statistics, yes.
Yeah. Okay. What players did you grow up idolizing, and how did you get into basketball? What's the story?
Yeah, so why I started playing basketball, the main reason was my mom, because she used to play basketball as well. And basically, I grew up next to the court because I was with them many times. Even either it's a practice or it was a game, I followed them everywhere. I mean, okay, my mom took me everywhere, basically. And it was obvious for me to start basketball. That was the main reason. And meanwhile, at the time, my main idol, my first idol, was Kobe Bryant, and the
Okay.
Lakers, because my first experience with the NBA, it was like at a really young age. I don't remember exactly, but I was sitting in front of the TV and watching NBA games, and it was the Lakers who played against somebody. I don't remember exactly, but it was with with Kobe, and in his prime, so he was like outstanding, of course, and I fall in love with his game style and everything. So that was the point why when I started idolizing Kobe, and he was my idol, and that's why I started following Lakers as well. So since that, Lakers is my favorite team in the NBA.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking that maybe Allen Iverson was the reason because like you're driving to the basket in a similar manner, but Kobe. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And who had a better basketball career? You and your mom? You're your mom
Uh,
at this point.
my career is more serious because she used to play in like amateur leagues for
Okay.
years. But yeah, comparing to my career, I'm on a different level right now. But it's okay, it's normal, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. And let's talk about your career. When and where did it start? What teams did you play for, etc.?
hmm So I started my basketball career at a really young age, at like 8. I think I was 8 or 9 years old. I
Mm-hmm.
think 8, yes, in my hometown. And I played here until I finished my university studies. But this club didn't have professional team, so I only played in the second division. That was my
Mm-hmm.
highest league that I reached at this time until I finished my studies and at the university. Meanwhile, at this time, some professional clubs wanted to sign me as a pro player, but I prioritized my studies and I wanted to finish my university degree. And
Mm-hmm.
after I got my university degree, I signed to Beat. It's a team in Budapest. So that was my first pro year. Um, and I played for them for 1 year. And after that, I signed to Győr,
That's
which
how
was
you
like
pronounce it. Okay.
yeah. It's a
Okay.
higher ranking team in Hungary for 1 year,
Okay.
and then I came back to Budapest for another team, and I played for Vasas for 3 years. And after that, Sopron found me, and finally I could sign to Sopron, and I played 3 years there, and now
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. And Sopron is like a historically accomplished club because right? Because I talked to Nika Muhl and she said even though she's Croatian, you guys used to be teammates by the way, right? Last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the previous season, yes.
Yeah. So she said that it was one of the teams, even though she was Croatian, that she wanted to play in. So did you also have something like that? That playing for Sopron was like the proof that you made it as a basketball player? Something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it was a dream club for me in my career. I always said that if one day Sopron will find me and make an offer, I won't hesitate and I will sign that contract immediately because I loved their culture, their basketball culture. I loved how successful that team can be, and they are in the top, in
Hmm.
Hungary. And at that time, at the club's prime, they were like really good. As an international club and international competition as well, in EuroLeague for years, collecting medals as well and playing at the Final Four for many years. So it was something that like really a pro athlete can dream of, I think. And when the dream came true, I was really like happy for that, and I couldn't wait to start the season with them.
And you guys did enjoy a pretty good season, right? I mean, you won the championship, the cup, right?
Yeah, the cup,
The
yes.
cup, the championship as well.
No. We
You
finished at
won
the
the
third
league.
place.
Okay, but okay. And you played in Euro Cup as well?
Yeah, we started
So
in the EuroLeague,
EuroLeague
and
and
after
then
that Euro Cup, yeah, we finished in the Euro
yeah,
Cup.
yeah. So I mean, it was a fairly successful season, I would say, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Or
if
by
it's
Sopron standards, it was
yeah,
not
it's
really.
it's something like it's something different, but
Okay.
in Chopron's prime, they were on a really higher level.
Mm-hmm.
So no doubt. And since a while, this club is not on the same level for some reasons, which is totally like understandable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And comparing to the previous seasons, let's say this season was not so successful, but yet we accomplished the Hungarian Cup and we get the first place and we get the third place at the Hungarian Championship, and we had a lot of injuries during the season, so we finished with, yeah, I was the main main one at the end. But yeah, in general, if we see how hard was this season for us because of many injuries and problems, I think it was a successful season at the end. So I was proud of this season, really.
Okay. Uh, because for some reason, people in the United States, like Nika has a big following in the United States. Maybe it's because of her career at UConn, something like that. So I have to ask you, what were your experiences with her like? Since you two are backcourt players, right? Did you like practice against each other? Uh, Obviously she got injured during the season as well, right? So what was that like? How was she as a teammate and stuff like that?
She was perfectly fit in the roster, and how she behaved because she's kind of crazy, but we are crazy as well. So I think she totally fits in this environment. Let's say,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. We practiced each other, of course. She was the main point guard. I was the backup, so we practiced, let's say, against each other. But sometimes. We were teammates on the practice as well to see how it can work as a combo. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's on the position two, and I can be the position one, and we can work at the same time, and how it goes. So it was always a different test to test how we can work together. She was a really nice teammate and a hard worker. She put a lot of effort in each practices. It was really nice to see like how professional she can be. Unfortunately, she had this injury. First with the ankle, and the second one, it was like devastating for everybody. The ACL, another one, and
Mm-hmm.
we were really like absolutely so sad for her. But she handled it really well, as I saw. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, she didn't show those battles that she been fighting fighting inside of her
Mm-hmm.
through the season. But yeah, in general, it was a nice experience to meet her and to work together. It
Mm-hmm.
would be really great to see how it could have been with her.
If she was healthy, yeah, like you two guys
Yeah.
in the backcourt, right?
Yes. Especially in the like the playoffs, it's a little
Mm-hmm.
bit different. So it would be really nice, but it is what it is. So
Mm-hmm. And she isn't the only player with WNBA experience that you've played with, right? Because you've also played with, oh my God, uh, I don't know how to pronounce her first name. Virag? Is it
Virag,
Virag?
yes,
Virag
Virag,
Kiss?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
Kish,
so Kish. Okay,
Kish,
sorry.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
no, that's fine, of course.
And you guys were teammates on the free on free national team,
Mm-hmm,
if I remember correctly, right?
mm-hmm.
So what is she like as a player and as a person?
Virag,
Yeah.
Virag. She's absolutely adorable. I have a really good relationship with her. And she's also so professional and want to perform on the best possible way when she's on the court. And since she is abroad playing for different type of teams.
Hmm.
She improved a lot under the basket. I think she still hasn't showed her fully potential, and yet she's already so amazing player, not just a player but as a person as well. And I think she has a really bright future still. So I wouldn't be surprised if she would get another invitation for the
Hmm.
WNBA by the time, for sure, because she's amazing.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, she's just a rebounding machine from some. You guess you can just look at the stats and they speak the
Yes,
whole story.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
she, for example, at the World Cup, she was dominating under the basket. Like, it was so nice to see her, how she's fighting and hustling. And literally, it was either a layup or a fall, but nobody
Hmm.
could stop her, basically. So it was absolutely a cheat code for us.
Okay. And if you had to choose 3-on-3 basketball or 5-on-5 basketball, which one would you pick and why?
It's a really hard decision for me because I love both of the game, really. Like, I think either if it's 5-on-5 or 3x3, when I'm on the court and playing the game, it's just fun for me. But no doubt, 3x3 is much more fun.
Hmm.
So, you can travel worldwide, that's first thing. 3x3 takes you everywhere, really, literally places that I've never dreamed of, like I will be able to go one day. I never even think about it. Um, it's
Yeah, that's what.
faster.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to ask you. What do you owe 3-on-3 basketball? Like, what are you grateful for to 3-on-3 basketball, if I may put it in these
Yeah, yeah,
words?
yeah. I can be grateful for those traveling times, what I
Hmm.
mentioned you, because of these unique places that I've never been to. And I can be also grateful that, 3x3 makes a unique bond with the teams and with the players abroad. And each time when we are together, um, it's such a fun, and I made a lot of friends thanks to 3x3 that I'm
Hmm.
still talking with. So we are in really good relationship, and it's really like a worldwide thing, from different countries and the world. And I'm really grateful for that. And also, if we see the tactical part, I mean, basketball wise, if I want to talk about it, I improved a lot, like how to play with the three players connection, um making my decision faster, so it's a decision making also. um and even my game style has changed since I'm playing this game, so I love it.
And has it impacted the way you play 5-on-5 basketball as well? Like, has it
Yeah.
made you a better 5-on-5 basketball player?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Okay.
in my opinion, I think it's an obvious thing. Let's say, like
Hmm.
3x3 has all the basic basketball elements that we can adapt and we can put in 5-on-5. It's like a read and react, um, making decisions with the three players connection, and the three players connection is a basic element in 5-on-5, let's say.
Hmm.
And I improved a lot on those parts, like reading the defense, like how they want to defend the screens, let's say. And even with the speeding up, I I think I'm faster than I was because of 3x3, and even more aggressive how I attack in offense, for example, and finding my contact during a one-on-one or a layup. Um, And if I want to talk about the defensive part, it
Mm-hmm.
also made me more aggressive because, there's a lot of one-on-one situations that because there's no help side, so you cannot cheat and you cannot be lazy on that defensively. So you always have to be on your opponent to defend it on the best possible way, to get through the screens, for example. So I think I improved a lot in every aspect of the 3x3 basketball that I can use in 5
Mm-hmm.
on 5.
Yeah. The only thing it takes away, maybe from your game, is the ability to play in transition. Like you're a perfect transition player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Counter-attack, stuff like that. So that's
Yeah.
the only thing probably that you can't utilize in 3-on-3 basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just because of the game style, is different.
Yeah. And I want to ask you about your handles as well. When
Huh.
did you start working on them? Like you said that you were always, well, I don't want to say little because you're taller than me. So I mean,
Am
but
I? Am
I
I taller
think
than you?
you're 6'1", right?
Yeah, it's like 168.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So no, you're not taller than me.
No, I'm
Okay.
five something. Sorry, I don't know that metric. I,
Okay, okay. I thought that you're like, okay. Uh, so, but you said that you were always like smaller than, say, other people on the court. Let's
yeah.
let's let's put it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. That's correct.
and so you always had to rely like on other things like speed, etc. And when did you come up with the idea, or when did you realize that having handles would be the way to just unleash your full potential as a basketball player?
Yeah, I mean, since the very beginning,
Okay.
because you know, when I get a harder defender who's putting more pressure on me, I have to protect my ball on the best possible way. So I think handling drills are essential for a guard and for a point guard like me. It's like a mandatory thing to practice as much as I can. And during this 3x3, we put a lot of focus on these handling drills, for example. And I also feel on myself, if I don't use these ball handlings, I can
Hmm.
lose the ball more easily comparing to that time when I keep practicing and I keep doing. And it's something like that we can put on each practice time, like 15, 20 minutes, like fast handling drills, and it can improve a lot on my ball handlings. So it's really like something that I have to do
Hmm.
to protect my ball, to pick up the ball normally, and to dribble the ball while I'm setting the offense, for example, and to check my defender if she wants to steal my ball or not. So it's something like it's really important to have and to improve.
Hmm. And did you do any special exercises? Like, can you recommend any exercises that are extra helpful when it comes to like handling the ball?
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm using really, let's say, easy drills,
Hmm.
easy but beneficial drills. For example, dribbling the ball as fast as I can, high or low, at the same time, or like constantly. Um, Crossovers behind the back, between the legs, and mixing them together while I'm walking, for example, or while I'm running, changing small directions. I like when I can use, for example, a tennis ball as well. So it can also improve my coordination with the eye, with the hand. It's a really tiring thing
Hmm.
for the brain as well. So you have to look for everything with the small ball, with the basketball, and these are all the things that I'm constantly practicing, or at least trying to practice as much as
Okay.
I can.
Okay. But when you have the tennis ball, it's probably hard to take your dog to the court, right? Because I
Yeah,
mean, the ball will be in constant danger, probably.
yeah, of course. Yes, yes, yes. it's not something that I can do, let's say.
And because you have a Doberman, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it a he or a she?
Yeah, she's a girl.
Okay, okay. And she's like 2 or 3 years old, something like that.
She will turn this Friday 4 years old already.
4.
Time
Okay.
flies, yes.
Okay. And
So she's a big girl now.
okay. And do you manage to travel with her? Like, like does your team allow you to, I don't know, move with her from place to place, or does she live with your parents when you're away? What's the
Yeah, so I usually let her to be with the dog sitter when I'm
okay?
playing abroad. During this national team break, not break, but season, I mean, during this summer, she's usually here with my parents.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I always find some solutions that who can take care of her while I'm not at home with her. It's a really bit hard sometimes, but I can manage it. So I'm really glad for that. I can find, people around me who's really helpful and to help me to take care of her.
Okay. And do you have a clause in your contract that wherever you sign me, you sign my dog with me?
No, it's not in the contract, but
No, I'm joking, but yeah.
yeah, it's an obvious thing. Of course, she's coming with
Yeah.
me everywhere.
Okay. And apart from spending time with your dog, what else do you like to do outside of basketball?
hmm Um, One of my favorite thing because of the distance, to spend as much time with my family and friends as I can. Um, because I'm really like a family and friend oriented person.
Hmm.
So I really like being with my around my family, around my friends. Um, but in general, I like I like sometimes being just at home totally alone when it's a day off or when it's some resting time to fully recover mentally and physically, not doing anything, just chilling, watching a
Hmm.
great movie or some series, what I like. I like reading a lot, doing some meditations or
Okay.
relaxation to fully recharge. Um, and what I like also is spending time with my dog. So we go a lot of hiking together, or just simply a long walk in the forest, or with some friends, who also has dogs, and we can go together and they can play together and we can talk. So I like
Hmm.
these type of activities. And when it's off season, I tried different type of sports. For example, last summer I tried finally wakeboard that I liked a lot. Yeah, so I like these type of activities, which is like passive activity. Let's
Hmm.
say it's not basketball, but it's something that it keep me in shape.
Yeah,
So
but usually you're not allowed to do that when you have a contract, right?
no,
There's like a
absolutely.
clause
Yeah.
that you can
Yes.
only play basketball. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I like all the, let's say, extreme sports that is
Okay.
not allowed. For example, I like skiing, I like snowboarding, but of course it's not allowed. I like mountain biking, but it's also a dangerous thing. So yeah, it's a little bit hard, but when I retire I will do everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So the last question I have is I want to ask you, well, maybe two questions, because first question is you never played professionally outside of Hungary, like from a team that's not based in Hungary. Do you regret that? Do you think that maybe something would different would happen with your career that if you had the chance, or do you think that because of the fact that you're a family-oriented person, you could never play outside of Hungary for longer than
Mhm.
it is like required?
So actually, it it was on my bucket list to play abroad. I mean, it's still on it, and
Hmm. I mean, you still have a
actually,
lot of years of playing basketball. Let's not, you know.
not that much.
Oh, come on.
Not that much, but No, I just recently signed to abroad, so I will start my professional career abroad as a foreign player
You
officially.
signed a contract recently.
Yes,
Wow, I did not know that.
yes.
May I ask you where?
Yes, they will soon going to announce me. So
Okay,
I have signed to Lyon, France.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that will be my first year as a foreigner player. So I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
I always want to try it. I always wanted to try it, but I didn't have opportunities, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
or I was waiting for a good offer to worth it in every
Mm-hmm.
aspect of basketball, let's say. And now this club found me, and yeah, we had a great deal, and I just signed. So I really can't wait to participate and to experience how the life is as a foreign player, because as
Mm-hmm.
you said, I've never experienced yet. So we will see. It will be fun,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, because my next question was supposed to be what's next for you, but we already know what's next for you.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
awesome.
next
That's
for me.
awesome. Yeah, because
Yeah.
when did the signing happen? Because when you were arranging the interview, you still did not have a team, right? Or
No, I
did it
already
happen like
had.
you already had the deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a really early thing because the club found me pretty early during the season, like around in February,
Okay.
and I had to make a decision because Chopin also gave me offer at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had to decide, because I had a time limit when
Mm-hmm.
I had to answer. So yeah, it was a really early thing when we signed. We made this contract,
Immediately
but
after the season was over, probably, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Okay,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay. Okay, that's awesome. So thank you, Claudia, for finding the time. And well, I hope that we will see you dominating the French courts soon as well.
thank you,
So
thank
thank
you,
you
thank you,
and
thank you. I
enjoy the
hope
rest
so.
of your day. Yeah, thank
Thank you
you.
for this opportunity and the
Come
interview
on.
as well.
Thank you for finding the time. And bye.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye. Bye. Okay. Thank you, Claudia, so much for
You're
this.
welcome.
I'm sorry that I like messed up.